Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Plays in a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Luis Suarez, Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Luis Suarez demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Oh, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Pirlo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Makalele cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's got space here. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Beckham. And that interception was... And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Mateus goes short. That has not gone well. Japan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certain...
Takes a shot! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the through ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. He has a look up. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider. Mateus. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Lovely feet. And a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira. And it's Snyder. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, it's come loose. No, again, there's no way through. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute.
He's found a way through. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it out wide. Chance to... Big header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
Big chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi going full steam down the flank. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Bergomi. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Suarez turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Ibrahimovic. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pirlo goes short. Plays it, up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thailand are looking to go forward now. And he welcomes it in. And he's had a hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pirlo with the short one. Crosses it in, big header! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the...
Great chance! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Pele, Ibrahimovic, Luis Suarez, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Luis Suarez, Kaká. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's managed to get free. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great vision. Now it's Inzaghi. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's had it nicked away. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a sharp pass. Palmer. Filippo Inzaghi. Poor, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Pele. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. He gets big! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Chips it through. And this is Pele! He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Thailand are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Thailand are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Thuram. Now it's Kaká. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Pirlo. Palmer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. Pirlo. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kaká. So much time and space here. He's got full. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. He watched it all the way, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Thuram calmly anticipates, looking for options for movement. He has found the way through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Veron. Aubameyang.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aubameyang. Oh, important interception.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta.
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Veron. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, it's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Vietnam have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Nice looking ball. Aubameyang in acres of space out wide. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Pele, Ibrahimovic, Pele, good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Varane does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Thailand have it back and can go again. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Doué.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Kaka. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Baron. Thuram cuts it out. Pirlo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 1 minute
Lam.
added time.
Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Kaka. And it's Roberto Carlos. And they win it back again. Baron. Great vision. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There will be a throw-in. Pirlo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Kaka, and this is Roberto Carlos, and he whips it in. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pirlo tries to pass it through. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Roberto Carlos, great challenge, time to perfection. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, what a climb! Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Thailand take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kuk-Chu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahimovic, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ibrahimovic has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And the finish! And another try! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that.
Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
All hands on deck for this one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Neymar, he's
There will
picked
be
his
5
way
minutes
through.
added time.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. 5 minutes to add.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pele. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.